This is lesson 3.5, solving two-step equations. A florist charges $2 for each balloon in an arrangement and a $3 delivery fee. You have $9 to spend. The model illustrates the equation 2x plus 3 equals 9, where x represents the number of balloons. To solve 2x plus 3 equals 9, remove 3 tiles from each side of the mat, then divide the remaining tiles into 2 equal groups. The solution of 2x plus 3 equals 9 is 3. Solve each equation by using models or a drawing. In our first example, you can see that we have the equation 2x plus 1 equals 5. To solve this, I'm going to remove 1x from each side of the equation. Then I'm going to divide my remaining tiles into 2 equal groups, and then you can see that the solution to this equation is x equals 2. In example 2, the equation is 3x plus 2 equals 8. To solve, I remove 2 tiles from each side of the equation. Then I divide my remaining tiles into 3 equal groups, showing that the solution to the equation 3x plus 2 equals 8 is x equals 2. In our third example, we have the equation 5x plus 2 equals 2. Again, I remove 2 tiles from each side of the equation, which leaves me with 5x on one side and nothing on the other. So, because I don't have any tiles to divide into groups, the solution to 5x plus 2 equals 2 is x equals 0. A two-step equation has 2 different operations. To solve a two-step equation, undo the operations in reverse order. Undo the operations in reverse order of the order of operations. You can review the order of operations in lesson 1.4. So in example 1, to solve 2x plus 3 equals 9, I would undo the addition by subtracting 3 from each side of the equation. Then I would undo the multiplication by dividing each side of the equation by 2. The solution to 2x plus 3 equals 9 is x equals 3. Example A. 2x plus 4 equals 10. First step is to undo the addition with subtraction. I'm going to subtract 4 from both sides of my equation. Gives me 2x equals 6. Then I'm going to undo the multiplication with the division. Divide both sides of the equation by 2. X equals 3. 3x plus 1 equals 7. Undo the addition with subtraction by subtracting 1 from both sides. 3x equals 6. Undo the multiplication with division. Divide both sides of my equation by 3. X equals 2. And my third example, 5 equals 2 plus 3x. I'm going to rewrite this using the commutative property of addition, just to make it look similar to the other 2 equations, but I'm still going to undo the addition with subtraction. gives me 3 equals 3x. I will then undo the multiplication with division, and the solution to my equation is x equals 1. Solve 3x plus 2 equals 23. Again, I'm going to undo the addition by subtracting 2 from each side. I'm going to undo the multiplication, dividing each side by 3. The solution is x equals 7. If I replace the x in my original equation with the value of 7, I can see that x is the solution to my equation, or 7 is the solution to my equation, because when I replace x with 7, the sentence I get is a true sentence. It's 23 equals 23. Example 3, negative 2y minus 7 equals 3. I'm going to undo the subtraction this time with addition. I'm going to undo the multiplication with division, though this time I'm dividing by a negative number. The solution is y equals 5, or negative 5. If I check the solution, I would simply replace the y with negative 5 and simplify 10 minus 3. Does that equal 7? Or 10 minus 7, excuse me. Does that equal 3? In fact, it does. So my solution checks. In example 4, I'm going to undo the addition with subtraction. And subtract 4 from each side of the equation. I'm going to undo the multiplication with division by dividing both sides of the equation by 5. The solution is r equals negative 3. To check, I'm going to do 4 plus 5 times negative 3, replacing the r with negative 3. Does that equal negative 11? 4 plus negative 15 equals negative 11. If I do absolute values of these two numbers, the absolute value of 15 is 15, the absolute value of 4 is 4. Subtract, I get 11, takes the sign of the greater absolute value. Does negative 11 equal negative 11? Yes, it does. So that is my solution. Solve each equation and check your solution. I think we'll solve these, but to save a little time, we might only check a few. Solving two-step equations. Undo the addition or subtraction first, then undo the multiplication or division. So in example D, 4x plus 5 equals 13. Undo the addition with subtraction. 4x is 8. Divide both sides by 4. X equals 2. Example E, 8y plus 15 equals 71. Subtract 15 from both sides. Gives me 8y equals 56. Divide both sides by 8. And y equals 7. Example F. Negative 3n minus 8 equals 7. Undo the subtraction with addition. Negative 3n equals 15. Divide both sides of my equation by negative 3. N equals negative 5. Example G. Negative 5s plus 8 equals negative 2. Subtract 8 from both sides. Negative 5s equals negative 2 minus 8 is negative 2 plus a negative 8, which gives me negative 10. Divide both sides by negative 5. A negative divided by negative is a positive, so S equals 2. Example H. 1 plus 2y equals negative 3. Subtract 1 from both sides, 2y equals negative 4. Subtract both sides of my equation by 2, or divide both sides of my equation by 2, y equals negative 2. And my final example, negative 2 plus 6w equals 10. I'm going to subtract negative 2 from both sides. This is a little tricky. Negative 2 minus a negative 2 is the same as negative 2 plus 2, which gives me 0 plus 6w. 10 minus a negative 2 actually gives me 12. Divide both sides of my equation by 6. W equals 2. A fitness club is having a special offer where you pay $22 to join, plus a $16 monthly fee. You have $150 to spend. Write and solve an equation to find how many months you can use the fitness club. $16 times n, which is your monthly fee, plus 22 equals $150. Undo the addition with subtraction. We have 16m equals 138, actually 128. Divide both sides of my equation by 16. M equals 8. Check my multiplication there. So I can belong to the health club for 8 months. Some real world situations start with a given amount and increase at a certain rate. Aisha wants to have her birthday party at the movies. It costs $27 for pizza and $8.50 per friend for the movie tickets. Since it is Aisha's birthday, she does not have to pay for her movie ticket. How many friends can Aisha have at her party if she has $78 to spend? Cost of pizza, $27. $8.50 per friend for the movie ticket. N is the number of friends, equals 78. So I undo the addition with subtraction. I undo the multiplication with division. And I find that I can have, or Aisha can have, 6 friends at her party. Solve and check. Let's do just a couple of these. Maybe we'll do the odd numbers. 3x plus 1 is 7. Subtract 1 from both sides. 3x equals 6. Divide both sides by 3. X equals 2. Number 3, negative 6r plus 1 equals negative 17. Subtract 1 from both sides. Negative 6r equals negative 18. Because negative 17 minus 1 is the same as negative 17 plus a negative 1. You can see how that gives me negative 18. Divide both sides by negative 6. R equals 3. And finally, number 5. 13 equals 1 plus 4s. Subtract 1 from both sides. 12 equals 4s. Undo the multiplication with division. S equals 3. Sarita wants to buy some CDs, each costing $14 and a DVD that costs $23. She has $65 to spend. Write and solve an equation to find how many CDs she can buy. Well, the CDs are $14 each. We'll use C for CDs. The DVD is $23. She has $65. Subtract 23 from both sides. We have 14C equals 42. Divide both sides by 14. And the answer is 3. Sarita can buy 3 CDs. The only vocabulary in this lesson is two-step equation, which is an equation having 2 different steps, multiplication and addition, multiplication and subtraction, division and addition, division and subtraction would be examples of that. At this point, you should quit watching the video, go back to my Moodle page, log in to Lesson Quiz 3.5, use your username, which is your 6-digit student number, and your password, which is the first 6 digits of your last name, and your 2-digit